The central bank is managing, like I mentioned, a credit scheme. It's a government initiative, but it is also a public-private partnership. We work with financial institutions. So government and the financial institutions pull these resources together to create one basket, from which then banks lend to farmers and agro-processors at a low-cost credit. The interest rate is currently at 12% per annum, and it is capped. Again, because we're looking at the aspect of providing affordable financing. We work with all the supervised financial institutions. Currently, we have about 17. Government in the initial implementation committed to provide about 30 billion Uganda shillings. It was supposed to be rolled over every financial year. However, because it is also a revolving credit scheme, we have been able to build this capital to now with lending over 1.2 trillion Uganda shillings, and we've been able to reach over 7,000 farmers. But within those 7,000 farmers, we also have large-scale outgrowers who then support a number of smallholder farmers. For us, in terms of impact or in terms of the success, what we have seen is that when we started the scheme, private sector credit to the agriculture sector was very, very dismal. It was very small. I think banks were lending a little, about maybe 50,000 US dollars equivalent. Right now, we're talking about over 2.2 trillion Uganda shillings. That should be about, I think, a little over $600 million. And I think for me, I would attribute it to the scheme, because then we saw banks increasingly lending and opening up their lending to the agriculture sector. But also that was complemented by a number of other risk mitigating measures that government working with the private sector have put in place. We saw the introduction of the agriculture insurance scheme, but also the guarantee scheme that is under this credit scheme. Government guarantees 50% in the event of loss, which then helped the banks, kind of incentivized to open up their lending. But also we've seen growth in terms of access to finance by the farmers. In terms of uptake, about 90% of the beneficiaries are smallholder farmers. So for us, really, it's a no mean feat. It's a significant achievement. We know that we still have a long way to go. Looking at where we've come from and where we are, I think that for us is a significant impact that we've been able to create.